Hey guys, it's Erica and welcome back to my channel. So I know I am like the worst YouTuber ever. You guys have not seen me in months. A lot has been happening and I hate it just as much as you guys do. I actually really love to create and like have content and stuff like that, and for some reason I just can't get in the groove of like continuously making content for you guys. So I've just been kind of working on things and just it's been a lot. So I wanted to come over here. I'm in a hotel right now and I thought it was the perfect time to film. I just felt like filming today, so I was like, let me go ahead and pull the camera out and film for you guys, tell you guys what's been going on with me and kind of give you some updates on just what's been happening. So first things first, I wanted to address the lighting in here. I apologize if it's not like the best lighting. It'll be better tomorrow when we're like out and about. But I put on the lights back there. There's a lamp in front of the camera and I'm literally in a hotel room and it's almost 11 o'clock at night. So this is like the best that I could do. And I just wanted to talk to you guys. So the first thing I wanted to say is I know I've been gone for a very long time. I've just kind of been up and down and kind of dealing with some different things. You guys know my grandpa passed back in November, and then the beginning of March I had another grandparent pass away, and then like 4 or 5 weeks later I had another grandparent pass away. I'm down to one grandparent. It's a lot. It happened so quickly and there's just been so many changes and so many just emotions and just things. So it's been very hard to like just ground myself and kind of just figure things out. I'm going through definitely a transition phase of just a new life and getting used to a new normal. I lived with my grandparents, so they're not there anymore, you know, so it's very hard and I'm just getting used to it. So I've definitely been dealing with that, and that's been kind of hard for me, just getting used to it. I mean, getting used to the fact that I can't pick up the phone and call somebody that I used to call all the time or that used to call me. Like it's a big adjustment, and this is the first time that I'm really dealing with something like this, especially 1, 2, 3 like that. Like it's been a lot. So I've been dealing with that. Now let's address the whole hotel situation. So part of my transition in life and just the changes that are going on with me is I'm done with this job. I think that this job has come to an end. Honest to God, I believe it served its purpose. I believe God called me to be at this job. I believe I learned so much there. I learned how to do a lot of different like exams and stuff that I didn't know before, kind of like because I was in a car accident, so I worked a job previously, then I had a break, and then I got this job. So I feel like this is a great job for training purposes to get me like back on my feet and used to performing exams and different things. I also believe I learned to stand up for myself, which is something I really struggled with in the past. I mean, I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of what God is doing in me. Like, I'm so proud, because there was a point where it was so hard for me to speak up for myself and defend myself and say things, and like I would just let things go. It's so much. And then at this job and just in different situations in life, I've been able to address things and stick up for myself and stand up for myself, and that's something that I was not capable of doing beforehand. So I really believe that God put me here for a season and for a reason, but I believe that the time is up. So I'm in this hotel room because I am on call. I know I did a video for you guys in another hotel down the street about just being on call and all those different things. So let me explain the situation and why this is it's kind of like icing on the cake for why I feel like we done. Okay, so we have a coworker who works overnight. So starting off, my shift is from 1:30 to 10 p.m. So I'm on call on the weekend. We kind of rotate the person who's on call. So from Saturday morning at 6:30 a.m. to Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm on call. So it's a 48-hour call. Then the next person's on call, so on and so forth. Now, if the person who works overnight calls out, then when I'm done at 10 o'clock, I begin my call, because they would have been there at night, but they're not there anymore. So in this situation, the person who was the night shift person calls out on Friday. And like when I say that they called out, people get sick, things happen, we have to call out. But we're kind of understaffed. There's so many variables that happen. But this person called out on Friday and then called out for the entire week. So that means that I was on call this weekend for 64 hours because I worked from 1:30 all the way till Monday morning at 6:30. I was on call. So I'm waiting for this pager to go off. I can't go anywhere. I have not really resting or sleeping because it can go off at any minute. And then when I get back to work on Monday, I find out she's not going to be there the rest of the week. So when I get off at 10 o'clock, from 10 to 6:30 a.m., I'm still on call. So I'm working 17 hours a day. So imagine being on call for 64 hours and then you can get to work and you're working 17 hours every single day until I'm not on call anymore on Friday morning. It's too much. It's way too much. After experiencing this situation, it really has been like the icing on the cake for me. I've been looking at different avenues, talking to different people, and I really feel like it's time for me to start traveling. So the goal is for me to maybe give this job a few more months to kind of just stack it up and get some things in order, and then go ahead and start traveling. I have people at work who have contacts. I have a friend who is currently traveling. Yeah, and it's like I'm slaving doing all of this work, and I'm making half the money of someone who is a traveler. And it's like, as a traveler, there's just so many more benefits, and it's like I want to spend more time with Caden. I want to be with him. I want to spend more time with my family. I've been to 3 funerals in not even 5 months, so I mean, I want to spend that time with my family, and I want to have more money and be able to do those things. And it's like I'm watching people who come in as our contractors who make double what I'm making and doing less work than what I'm doing. So yes, it's a humbling experience to be making less than everybody and doing all this work, but I have been humbled enough and I'm ready to make that money, okay? So it's too much. It's taxing on the body. It's just too much. And I just don't feel like I want to grow. There's so many more things that I want to do. I want to go back to school. I'm going to need time to go back to school. I'm going to need more finances to provide for me when I'm back. And I can literally do a three 12-hour shift and make way more than what I'm making at this job currently. And I've talked to so many people, and when you travel, it's like you get a stipend for the week. I've heard someone got, I don't know, you can get $1,100 stipend for the week. Someone had like a $1,800 stipend, and that's for your room and board, your food, and things like that. And if you have somewhere to stay, that's just pocket money, and a lot of times it's not even taxed. So like, that's just so much more income for me and Caden and for my family in general that and then because I'm a traveler, you take these 13-week contracts, 8-week contracts, and because you're making such a substantial amount of money, I could take a month off and just be with Caden and be his mom, and I can take a month off and travel to see my family members and, you know, do the things that I want to do. And I really just feel like it's time, with everybody, with them passing away, with this being a new chapter in my life. My birthday's next Friday. It's time. I feel it in my soul so deeply. I just feel like God is telling me, like, it is time. It's time for you. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to live your life. It's time. You said you learned the stuff that you were supposed to learn. You stick it up for yourself. You learned that. You learned a lot of different things at that job. You have the tools that you need to finally go off and have some more freedom and some more money and some more time to yourself. You want to go back to school and pursue what you really want to do, and you can't do that if you're working at this job. You want to spend time with your son, and you can't do that if you're working at this job. You know, and it's like, and to make more money with less days of work and be able to, you know, to what was I gonna say, to have a month off, you know, things like that. It's a no-brainer. I also believe that this has been a time of like isolation for me. I haven't really had anyone to really talk to or really confide in or anything like that. It's really just been me, some family, my thoughts, you know. But I feel like that's where God has placed me, just in a time of isolation, to like truly kind of figure out who I am. Just figure out who I am, what I'm doing, get to know me a lot more. I think I've been able to kind of look back on different situations and see places where I've settled or I haven't really loved myself enough and allowed some things that I shouldn't have allowed because I didn't truly love who I was as a person. And I had to really come to terms with that and kind of figure out, where did that come from, and can we work on that, and like, don't settle for these certain things. And it's a lot, you know. But it's been really good, and like, I have actually really enjoyed the time that I've been able to really spend with myself, getting to know myself, getting to know the characteristics that God placed in me, and love those things. And there are so many different things about me that I truly love and I truly enjoy, and I'm so thankful that He gave me the ability to do certain things that I didn't even really realize. Like, I don't even know where to start, but just anything. Like my ability to learn very quickly, that's a gift from God. My ability to plan great trips for people, that people reach out to me for advice, or whatever it might be, they value what my opinion is. That not everybody is going to value what you have to say or look up to you in that way. I have so many people asking me about my job and how to do my job, and how to get into sonography and things like that. That means they consider me I wouldn't say like an expert in the field, but just someone that they can talk to about that thing. There's something about me that makes them feel comfortable to talk to, and something about me that they value what I'm saying. In my opinion, that is a gift from God. That has nothing to do with me. And I think I've had the time to kind of just sit with my gifts and sit with the things that God's placed in me and learn to appreciate them, to thank Him for those things, and to stop selling myself short on those things. It's still a work in progress, but just in general, I was able to look back on a lot of situations like, why did you let them treat you like that? Why did you stick around? What were you thinking? Why did you love yourself so little that you were shrinking yourself to fit in with, this or that or whatever it might be? And yeah. So I also have just been kind of reflecting over my life in general, because my birthday is next Friday and I'm going to be 27 years old. It sounds crazy to me. I remember looking at some description boxes of old videos, and then my age was like 23 and like 24, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm 27. It seems so wild that like I was able to just sit and just thank God so much for what He's done for me and what He's brought me through, what He's brought me out of. I'm just so thankful. And I was talking to my mom too, just about my life in general, financially. Oh my gosh. I remember one time me and a friend went to the Atlantic Station, and I was like, let's go to the bodies exhibit. And me and them were like, okay, well, let's go. And then I was like, wait, I don't think my card's gonna, I don't think it's gonna clear at the bodies exhibit. And I remember I looked it up today because I was laughing about that story, and I think a ticket to the bodies exhibit was like $39, something like that. And I was like, I don't think my card's gonna clear there, so let's just walk around the mall. And today I literally took me and two of my little cousins to the aquarium and did not blink. And aquarium tickets are not cheap. And it's like, there's so many times I remember I couldn't afford to pay my car note sometime, or like my grandma would help me pay my car note, or like I would be using this one credit card to pay for some gas, and I would use this card to do this, and I use my H&R Block card, little tax money left over to pay for this. And I mean, all of those things. And like today, a lot of times I can go somewhere, and I'm not saying this is like a bragging type of thing, but like a thank God type of thing, that I can go get gas and not worry about it. I'm not checking my credit card every second. I'm not rich by any means, but I'm not at that place anymore. There was a time when I literally had nothing. There's no way I could stay in a hotel. Like I would have to just spend the night at the hospital. Like there's literally no way. Like I couldn't find a card with more than $5-10 on it. Like there's literally no way that I would be able to stay in a hotel while I'm on call. Like there's no way. Like when I say there's no way, it's like I want you to understand, there were times when I had like $5 on my card or $10 on my card, and there was no way. Like I can't even make up the money or overdraft it or do anything to, because I already overdraft my card, so I couldn't overdraft anymore for a hotel. Like insane. So when I look at my life now, it's all thanks to God. I paid my tithes, I did what I could, and I just thank God for blessing me and for getting me to this point. And from going from living where I live to being here in Atlanta, and like, that sounds weird when I say Atlanta. I don't know why. Atlanta? I don't know. It sounds weird, right? Atlanta. Okay. Either way. So just moving, being here in Atlanta, and like, oh my gosh. I look over my life. People say I look over my life and I think things over. I mean, wow. So things are already just so much better than what they used to be. And even in this past year, I feel like I have transformed as a person. I've truly transformed as a person. I feel, it's so funny because my aunt was telling me that too. She's like, you're so much stronger. And I was like, I feel so much stronger. Like, I know I'm so much stronger. And like, oh my gosh, I used to be so awful because, I mean, someone would talk about me or like do something and I would just be sad for the rest of the day. I internalized everything that people said to me. It would bring me from an 100 to a 0 so quickly. I mean, somebody could change my whole mood. And I don't feel that way anymore. You know, I'm more self-aware, more positive self-talk, all that good stuff or whatever. But either way, I worked so much just on myself and just kind of leaning into God and just asking him for help and everything, to where this year has passed by, and as everyone has passed away, a lot of the people that helped me to be stronger have passed away. And it just... So I'm actually about to go to bed, but I want to make this like kind of like a weekly vlog type thing because I'm going to do some stuff tomorrow. And we're kind of getting ready for like my birthday and just being cute on my birthday. So I'm getting like my nails done. I'm going to wax you ATL tomorrow. I'm getting my hair done on Saturday. So I have a lot of little things that I want to vlog because I haven't seen you guys in a while and I just feel like vlogging. But I wanted to say to give God your yes. It can be hard because I'm a person who loves control. Love to be controlled. And it has been extremely hard for me, and I failed time and time again. But I'm telling you, if you try to give God your yes on just little things, oh my gosh, real quick testimony. This is tiny. Something so tiny. I remember I put in some time. I wanted to get off early one day. So I wanted to get off early one day because I worked that late shift, and I put in time to get off, do a half day so I could get off early. And I just felt like the Lord was saying, don't put in that day. Like, don't put in that day. Don't put in. I was like, why? Like, I want to get off early. Like, I'm putting in the day. And like a few hours passed, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be obedient. I'm not gonna put in the day. So I took the day off. You know, like the little system, so I didn't put in the day. And then my supervisor called and was like, hey, could you work early the next 2 days? So not only did I get off early, I got off early for 2 days when I was only requesting 1, and then I didn't even have to use any of my leave. I got the full 2 days of 8 hours, never had to use any of my leave, got off early both days, not even one. And it just reminded me that God, man, his plans for you are so much better than anything that you could ever think or imagine, okay? According to the power that worketh in us, it is so much better than anything we could ever think or imagine. It's like you want this little half day off. God's trying to give you 2 full days where you can come in early, get off early, enjoy your family, do what you want to do for 2 days. You know, it's like whatever you have, like stop settling for stuff. Stop. Because his plans are just so much greater, his ways are just so much greater. So give him your yes. And even every time that you mess up, every time that you fall short, you come back and keep trying to give your yes. Because I'm telling you, the Bible says that the plans that he had, like he keeps working on you until the day of salvation, I believe is what it says. I have to go, you know, put that in here. But until the day that Jesus returns, he's going to continuously work on you and work on you. You're never going to completely be finished. So when you mess up and when you make mistakes, you just get back on it and keep trying to give him your yes. And eventually it'll be easier and easier. The more that you practice obedience, the easier that it becomes. And there are many times throughout the day that I feel like the Lord is telling me to do something and I'm like, no. It don't sound right. I don't want to do it. I don't feel comfortable doing it, whatever it might be. And there are times when I go ahead and I lean in and I go, okay, let me go ahead and do what you told me to do. And I do it and it works out perfectly or even better than I could ever think or imagine. And there are times when I choose not to listen and things don't work out great because I wasn't listening. And it's like the more you kind of work your obedience muscle, the more you do it, the easier it becomes to let your guard down with God. Because if you're a person who loves control, you don't want to let your guard down for no one. You want to make sure if this happens, it's because I need to be in control of everything. I'm not going to let nothing happen that I was not in control of. And you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely that type of person where I want to be in control. I want to make sure that things are controlled and that nothing is out of my control. And when you're giving God your yes, you're out of control because you're listening to him. And you have, in order to listen to him, you have to trust him. Because the whole purpose of you not wanting to relinquish control is because you don't trust. Because if you trusted, you would just let go. But you trust yourself, which is why you want all the control. Me. So it's something that I'm working on daily, but I'm telling you this because I was definitely a person who would be like, hey, I failed once. let's just continuously fail because it's a wrap. You know, you can't be that way. You got to keep coming back and keep coming back, and God is there. So definitely give God your yes. And I'm about to try to go to sleep, see if we get called in. I picked a hotel that was literally 5 minutes from my job. I literally can walk right on out because I'm on the first floor. I hate being on the first floor of hotels. I hate it. But it's a sold out hotel today, so I can literally walk straight out of the door to my car and like be there in 5 minutes. And I get a whole hour to get there. So me and my PJs, I can change and do what I need to do. But hopefully they won't call me and I'll be able to just live life tomorrow. I took an hour off of work, so I don't go until 2:30. And the plans for tomorrow are wax you ATL and to get my nails done, because I took a break with my fake nails because I knew I wanted to be cute on my birthday. So I took a break and let my nails grow back. They're dirty, so we're not even gonna look at them. But from back here, they're longer. So I took a break. They did the little strengthening treatment, and like I put the Sally Hansen hard nails treatment on there for a while, and they look really good. So I'm ready to get my nails done again and get my toes done again. And really, I'm just, because to be honest, I know I'm rambling. Girl, hold on. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this because I know I be rambling. Like, y'all are just my best friends and we're talking over dinner. But I want to be cute for my birthday because I just want that positive, you know, when you do stuff for yourself and you get your hair done, your nails done, you get your wax, whatever you might do, whatever, you feel better. And like, I want to feel good on my birthday. But I was gonna say, I have no plans. I probably could call somebody to hang out if I wanted to, but I don't know if I want to do that. So I don't really have any plans. I know that Doctor Strange comes out on my birthday, and like I might take my little cousin to see that or something. I honestly have no plans, but I know I'm gonna look good with my no plans. So I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna see you in the morning, and we're going to head to Wax You ATL. Good morning. I have like 10 minutes to get ready. I'm super late, so I'll see you in the car. Good morning, guys. So I woke up kind of late, so I had to go ahead and get there, but I go to Wax You ATL. I just start going there. The esthetician that I use is Jackie. I love her. And yeah, so I finished doing that, and now I am about to eat my Dunkin' and then go get my nails done. It is 11:41. I have to be to work at 2:30. The nail shop is literally 5 minutes from my job, so I figured I could do that and then go straight to work. So I went to Dunkin', and sidebar, I was a Starbucks girl, but Starbucks line was always so crazy. I could like never get into the line, or like I didn't have an hour to wait. And I really like Dunkin's foods. Like I would go to Dunkin' and then I start getting their coffee. I only really like their frozen coffee. The other ones have a weird aftertaste to me. But this time I got this like sunrise iced coffee, so I'm gonna try that. And then I got hash browns because they're a must. And then they had a tomato pesto grilled cheese, and I thought that was just a great idea. So I love pesto, so I got that. Trying to open the box. So I got that. So I'm gonna eat that, and then I am off to get my nails done, and then I'm gonna work from 1:30 to 10, and then I'll be on call from 10 to 6:30 in the morning. But I actually have a doctor's appointment back home at 8 a.m. and that takes me like an hour and a half to 2 hours to get there. So at like 5:30 or 6 in the morning, I'm gonna go ahead and get on the highway and then head to the doctor's appointment. So another thing about my job, I asked if they could, you know, cover for me this, you know, tonight, so I could at least go to my doctor's appointment in the morning. And they were pretty much like, oh, well, if I cover for you tonight, then you can do it again next week, next Thursday, or, you know, whatever. And I was like, you know what? Forget it. Which is another reason why I think my time has come to an end. The issue with that is my birthday is next Friday and I'm off next Friday. So if I do Thursday, I'll be from 10 to 6:30 a.m. into my birthday. I'll be on call, possibly getting called in all throughout the night. And like, who wants that? So no. I'll just get up early and I'll make it happen. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna eat my Dunkin' and then we're gonna head to get our nails done.
I think I saw you with another. I think I saw your hand slipping down. That look, that face smiling back at you is why you always wanna be.
Okay, so kind of a fail. not completely. I did get my, oh, first of all, let's talk about Dunkin'. The sandwich was good. The pesto, tomato, whatever, grilled cheese. The hash browns are always good. The coffee, not so much. It has that Dunkin' aftertaste that I don't like, which is why I only get their frozen coffee. So I probably wouldn't get it again, but I'm still drinking it because I need the coffee. So about my fail, when I got my nails done, they had time for my feet, but they didn't have time for my hands. So we got finished at around 1:30, which is the time I should have been at work if I was working my regular shift. I took off until 2:30 thinking I was gonna get my hands and my nails done, but my feet and hands, yeah. So that was kind of a fail. I was gonna just drive over to work and just start working and be like, hey, take the time off, but I was like, you know what? No, not gonna do that. So I'm here at Chili's. I did a DoorDash pickup so I can have Cajun shrimp pasta for lunch today. My car is a wreck and I need gas. So I'm gonna go to the gas station, fill up, and get rid of some of this trash. And it's already 2 o'clock. I have to be to work at 2:30. So that kind of got rid of the time anyways. So I'm gonna do all that and then I'm gonna catch up with you guys probably whether before or after work. Hey y'all, so it's been a minute since I've seen you guys. It's almost 2 in the morning. So I went to work 1:30 to 10, and then I probably got to the house around 10:30 or so, and then they called me back around like 11 or something. I didn't plan on getting a hotel because I knew that I had the doctor's appointment at 8 a.m. in the morning and I had to drive like an hour, 2 hours to get there. So I thought that I could just go to the house and chill out, and like they might not call me because they didn't call me yesterday. And of course, when I stay in a hotel, no call. When I try to go home, call. So they called me at 11 something, like 11:30, 11:40, something like that. They give me an hour to get here. I got here at 12:15, but I didn't even get to see the patient until 1 o'clock. It's been one thing after the next. So I get there at 12:15, I say, go ahead, send the patient. No one ever sends the patient. I call again at like 12:30. Hey, could you send the patient? Oh, okay, I'll call. Well, what were you doing 20 minutes ago when I asked you to call? So I was like, you know, whatever. Trying to be patient, working on patients. I didn't see that patient. I got there at 12:15 and did not see the patient until after 1 o'clock. So I was like, you know what, I can't go back. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a hotel. And in my opinion, it's a waste of a hotel because if it's 2 o'clock and I need to leave at like 6 a.m., I get 4 hours of sleep. So I was starving and I was able to go downstairs to the little mini bar type area thing they have like by the check-in counter that has like all the snacks and stuff like that. And I got some water, some cheese crackers, and a Hershey pie, which I didn't need, but I had a taste for something sweet. I was gonna go to McDonald's, but the McDonald's up the street is closed. It said 24 hours, but apparently not. So yeah, I just feel defeated, if that's like the best word. Like, you know when you're like so tired and it's like one thing after the next and you're just kind of just like, yeah, I just feel super defeated. So I just want to catch you guys up with what's going on, and I'm about to like eat the crackers, drink the water, eat the pie, and then go to sleep so I can be up in the next 4 hours and get on the highway for my doctor's appointment. So good night, guys. Good morning. So it's 8:30 in the morning and I decided to call and cancel my appointment. I got up at 5:30 and I couldn't move. There's just literally no way I could have drove an hour and a half, 2 hours to that appointment. I had rescheduled it already, which is why I was trying so hard to not reschedule again. But yeah, I went ahead and rescheduled it. So I'm really just gonna go right back to sleep, and then I can at least get my nails done today, which is something I wanted to do anyway. So checkout's at 11. The nail place is like 2-3 minutes away from here. So I'm gonna leave around 11 and then go straight to get my nails done. Over you. So I made it to get my nails done. They turned out really cute, just cute and simple. I found this design off of Pinterest where I pretty much find all of my nail designs. So I finished with my nails and now I'm about to get breakfast. I think I'm gonna head back to Dunkin'. I was gonna go to Starbucks, but I really don't have the time to wait in Starbucks line. So back to Dunkin' we go. This time I'm going to do the roasted tomato hummus toast, hash browns, and a matcha. And I was just telling my cousin how much I don't like matcha and it tastes like grass, and now I'm craving matcha. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one. I get one every now and then, but It's definitely not something that I just like love to have every single day, but for some reason I'm like craving matcha. So I want to Google that and see like, why am I craving matcha? What am I like missing that's in matcha? But either way, I'm gonna head to Dunkin', and then I'm gonna try to get to work early and handle some stuff in HR. And then yeah, we'll be going to work, and then we have to go home and take all these braids out of my hair so I can get my hair done tomorrow.
And although it hurts, there's nothing I wouldn't do.
Good morning. So it is Saturday and I'm on the way to get my hair done. I didn't record last night. It took me until like 3 a.m. to take all these braids out of my head. I had my cousin help me like cut everything, and then like I had to unbraid it all and then detangle it all and all of that. So I have to be there at 12. It was 11:30, but she was running late, so it's gonna be 12. It is 11:20, so I need to go ahead and get on the highway. And yeah, so let's go get our hair done.
But I am outplayed.
So I'm here. It's already 12 o'clock. I'm parked in a Lowe's parking lot. I'm about to walk over to her shop. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything. I didn't have time to stop. When I got here, I thought I could go to Target real quick because Target has a Starbucks inside and I can go ahead and get something. Target parking lot packed. I spent 10 minutes circling the parking lot. Never got a park. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe DoorDash something to the shop because I know I'm gonna be there for hours upon hours. But yeah, let's go ahead and get our hair done and hopefully get some coffee in us so we can survive today.
But I don't mind, no, that I got outplayed, 'cause I'ma need an upgrade. I thought you would see me crying, would you? No, I don't have to clarify it.
Okay, so I'm all finished with my hair. Sierra did a great job per usual. It is super cute. I ended up getting 20 inches, so it's super long. I think I got 18 last time, so not super long, but it's longer than I got last time. But I love it, okay? Love it. Like always, I'm gonna link Sierra's information down below so you guys can check her out. She does a great job every single time, like never disappointed. Always comes out beautiful, like every single time. And I even have like a middle part, even though I'm treating it like a side part, it's a middle part. I never do middle parts. So look, I can rock it like a middle part. It's extra cute. I love it so much. So I have decided that for my birthday, I'm gonna actually do a birthday photo shoot. So I'm scheduled to do this photo shoot on my actual birthday. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm trying to find an outfit. So I have one outfit. I've booked for 2 outfits and a makeup artist. This is totally out of my comfort zone and I'm so excited. And I just feel like 27 is gonna be a really good year. So I wanted to do professional pictures for my birthday. So I'm like looking all over online to try to find outfit number 2. I have some ideas, but not quite sure. But either way, I'm about to get on the highway and head home so I can see Kaden and my mommy and my daddy, and then we can all hang out and have a good time, and then probably try to find my outfit number 2. So yeah, let's get on the highway. It's my boy. Kisses. Kisses. I love you. I love you. You're so heavy. Oh.
My worth, I think I saw you with another. I think I saw your hand slipping down. That look, that face smiling back at you, is why you always wanna be around her. Now I've come to
Good morning. It is Sunday and I'm here with my child. We came out to get some Dunkin'. Dunkin' is like my thing now. Like I said, Starbucks lines are so long to where I start liking Dunkin'. I love their food. I don't care for their coffee, but I love their frozen coffee. So this time I got a frozen cake batter coffee. So that should be good. I got my dad this mango refresher and a bacon avocado toast. And then I got a roasted tomato hummus toast. So I have to bring that back to the house. And hash browns, of course. So we're in the car. I'm listening to Transformation Church. The sermon series is cuffing season, so it'll probably read me to the filth, which I'm excited about. I love Transformation Church. So we're listening to that. He's in the back playing his game, and then we are about to go shopping, I guess, a little bit. So I'll probably show a few clips, take you along. Like I said, I'm doing a photo shoot this Friday. I've already booked it. I already have my 2 outfits. One of the outfits I wore on a cruise I went to, and I'm gonna wear that one, and then I have another really cute set that I'm gonna wear too. So I just need to buy shoes, and I need to buy a bra to go with that set. And then I had got this dress for my granddad's funeral that I didn't wear. I bought 2 dresses at JCPenney and I didn't wear one of them, so I want to take that back and then buy shoes. My mom had some stuff she wanted to buy, so that's what we're
Over you.